you lock the door?
You're the last one in. Oh. Did you lock the door? Yeah, I already did. I started it just to turn it down.
Well, he hits it long and hard.
You jealous?
Because he hits it long and hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes it long and hard. As much as he talks about it over there. It's kind of like Steve just brings it up. All right. Here we are.
Are we going to start? We're done making fun of John Daly.
Isn't he really fat now?
He was pretty healthy back then.
Then I seen something he was like huge.
I don't know. He drinks a bunch of beer, he smokes a bunch of cigarettes, and he hits a golf ball through a phone book. Pretty wicked guy. You wanna?
He hits a golf ball through a phone book? No, I don't care. It's not recording it. So.
I can hear it though.
Well,
I sound all tinny. Are we gonna get started? Or are we started?
I don't know.
Is this our first time?
Oh, my fucking back hurts.
Oh, I guess we're not started yet.
I guess not.
Get all the fucks out.
Oh, did you hear that, Jeff? You fuck.
Stupid fuck. I really think this should be the fucking podcast. It's just how many times can we say fuck versus how many times can we not say fuck. All right, are you ready?
Are we ready?
I guess we're
All right,
ready.
we're ready.
What episode is this now?
20.
All right. So,
20. What we've got here is a little 20 twin.
Welcome to Unrolled. This is episode 20. I don't know if we're going to keep the first part in or not before we got started, but a lot of F-bombs. So I think we got them all out of the way.
Worst podcast on the internet.
Episode 20.
I just feel like we should expand beyond cigars.
Oh, are we? I missed that.
The worst one.
I missed it.
We're just the worst one.
Just the worst cigar podcast on the internet. So if you're driving in a car, if you're sitting at the house, or if you're trying to find YouPorn or something, light up a cigar, hang out with us. We're going to talk for probably about that long, about the size of a cigar. I picked this cigar for a reason. I've never smoked it.
A Camacho, they've been selling pretty good too.
Well, that's fantastic because they have discontinued these.
Oh, really?
And they will. This is the last box.
Oh, really?
Minus like what's sitting in folks' humidors.
Right.
This is the last box. I got the last one of that order.
Prices go up now.
Well, they're so I did the math on them. You know, everything that's coming in is probably higher price than what we're selling it for. Just because I haven't been able to adjust prices for the administration. I mean, the inflation. So,
right.
See what I did there?
Right.
See what I did there?
Right.
Morning jokes.
Morning jokes.
Man, you gotta turn this thing off. It's canny in my ear. Oh, you want to do it that way? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, it's so much better.
They arrested a guy for putting stickers on a gas pump. Did you see that?
No, that's not real.
Yeah, it is real. He went kicking and screaming, too, like a bitch.
Ah, what a... Damn, I almost dropped it in. I thought we got all the F's out, and then there it comes. All right, so this is a Camacho NBA.
Now, did they discontinue the Camacho altogether? Or just
No. Just this Nicaraguan barrel aged.
Okay.
So the Nicaraguan barrel aged is a Corojo wrapped rum, aged in rum barrels. Did that make sense? I'm still kind of waking up.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
And then the American.
No one cares but Leo.
The American barrel aged.
Everybody but Leo has turned this off already.
The American barrel aged is aged in whiskey barrels. This is probably the only cigar in the humidor I have not smoked. Never ever smoked one.
Really?
So I know there's a lot you haven't smoked.
A whole lot.
Right, but this is I'm pretty sure I'd have to go back in, minus like some locker box cigars and stuff like that. But this, I'm pretty sure for as many boxes that we've gone through, I've never smoked one of these. That's terrible. I'm just playing.
I'm having
having
a small, terrible foreign car. Is what I'm smoking. Chrysler product.
You got a Fiat?
Yeah.
What's David Payne? David Payne, you got Chuck on the Fiat Luxes, so you owe me a box because he doesn't pay for them, so I don't think I should either.
Right.
It's your fault, David Payne.
It's your fault. Don't kill us in our sleep and our entire family.
Is David Payne's video up or not?
Chop us up into
Was that audio?
pieces. The video's up, but the microphone was off.
Oh, it's okay.
You can still hear him. He's just quiet.
But you can see him. That's the most important part.
Yes, you can see him.
He is a straight sex symbol.
You can see him.
Come on, man.
It's look.
Come on, man.
It's all.
What? Albuquerque, bro. You got.
It's right. It's Albuquerque. It's all.
It's Sanchez, bro. Answer.
all.
Answer.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
That's your family.
Hi, this is Alan from Senior Benefits. How are you today?
Alan, what's your real name?
What did you say?
What's your real name? Because Alan is not your real name, buddy.
Alan.
Alan is not your real name. What's your real name?
Okay, what's your name?
What's
yeah, what's
no-
your name?
What's your
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Alan. What's your name?
Your name is not Alan.
If you're-
It's racist that they make you say your name is Alan.
Hey,
Really, it is.
If you're watching the podcast, just fast forward.
My name is not Alan. So
No, your name.
What is my name?
Your name is not Alan. What is your my name? I don't know what your my name is.
Just fast forward to minute 10. We'll get back
You
to.
don't know my name?
You don't know my name. You don't know me.
Your name.
You don't know me. Alan.
No, I don't know you.
Alan.
No, I don't know you.
Alan.
Alan.
Yeah,
Alan.
yeah.
What's your real name, Alan?
Your name is Alan?
Yeah, my name's Alan too.
Am I right?
What's up, Alan? I'm Alan.
You know, you are not Alan.
How do you know I'm not Alan?
You're not Alan.
Yeah, you're not Alan. How do you?
What's your real name?
You're not Alan. I'm definitely Alan.
Oh, I was almost right. I told everybody to fast forward to minute 10 to get back to the podcast.
I get 20 of those a day.
That's crazy.
They're nonstop. They don't ever stop calling.
Did you switch? Well, Jeff Stitch has had that issue. He had like 15 in a day.
No, somebody sold my info.
Oh,
It's
that's
probably
right.
a firm, but more power to them. 'Cause they ain't getting no money from me anyway.
I'll show them.
Right.
What's
I got to get money from somewhere because it ain't coming from me.
So we put the truck bed on your truck. When's the ECU done? Whenever they call you.
It doesn't really matter when the ECU's done. I can't pay for it.
We'll get it taken care of.
The ECU, I don't know. I'd imagine today or tomorrow.
That's cool.
I didn't ask. I just dropped it off and left.
Right. Take your time.
Here it is. See ya.
Payday's Friday.
See ya.
Take
Here
your
you
time.
go. I need to go down and talk to Rob's about getting it in down there, I guess.
Yeah, he's like backed up.
Even though I can't pay it.
Just pay later.
Well, I thought I had the boat sold, but
It's the theme of the year.
nope.
Dick Beater didn't come through?
No, of course not. It was from Facebook.
Oh. Well, imagine that.
They never come through.
We come through when we ask.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We come through when we ask for stuff on to buy stuff. Most of the time.
I would say 1 out of 25 people, maybe 30, actually show up and buy something.
So I posted I think on my personal page, I posted a picture of that Bentley when I was over in St. Charles working.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Somebody hit me up, asked me how much. Not every car I post is for sale. Sometimes I just admire cars, and I think you would too.
Right.
Not every car is
I
for
thought
sale.
it was ugly.
It was gorgeous. I was wearing a fancy watch at the time, and that watch and that car actually do a lot of things together. So the clock inside of that car is a Breitling.
Oh.
And so my bracelet on that watch actually matched all the trim on all the bezel. I mean,
Nice.
oh, dude, it was sick.
The car was still ugly.
That guy was so old and frail. I'm pretty sure I could have just taken that car.
The car was still ugly.
But he was super cool. So John introduced me, and he had North Carolina plates, right?
And I like how he's not here, but I'm gonna make fun of him. I was gonna make fun of him. I was actually kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Making fun of him today.
Mm-hmm.
But I like how I mentioned that you need to get somebody on here and have a deep conversation,
Right.
and you invite John.
No, John says, "Hey, I'm off Tuesday. We casting?" He goes, "We casting?" And I said, "Yeah, buddy. We know what we need you because you don't know anything about cigars, so you're the perfect guest.
That's right.
You are the perfect guest
That's right.
on the Worst Cigar Podcast, Unrolled."
Hey, for all of those that don't watch all the way through, we give away stuff.
What?
So,
yeah.
We give stuff away.
Are we giving a McMurray cigar away?
And you miss out.
Did anybody ever?
I mean, we're just gonna give it all to Leo because he's the only one that participates.
So anyway, yeah, John Huddleston is supposed to be our guest, and he texted me this morning and said his daughter was sick, so he's staying home with her.
Soon we're gonna have to build another storage room up here.
What's
for
that?
the stuff that Leo has won.
Well, I'll take it down to him whenever I'm done painting.
How's that going?
Painting overhead really sucks. Really, really sucks.
I do know that.
After moving that truck bed, and then I
Yeah.
painted above my head several times. I almost dropped to my knees because my back would twinge. Yeah, so I got the hot room all primed up. I got more primer to throw on the back room, and then I got to cover up a couple spots where things were messed up. So Ronnie's coming down on Wednesday to put in some work, and hopefully we get this thing wrapped up all this week.
Cool.
With I have an event Thursday at Lit Cigar Lounge.
And then you have to start moving humidors.
I have a meeting at 2:00 today with the city
To discuss the door.
Yeah, so downtown Alton, Illinois, if you watch from out of town, which you don't, downtown Alton, Illinois.
They don't watch it all.
No. Downtown Alton, Illinois.
Hey, Leo, just so you know.
Right. Is now, after 3 years of petitions and everything else, is now the whole downtown district is on the National Historical Society Register. I'm probably mixing those words around. Yeah, golf clap, please. So, and then, so I called the guy yesterday and I said, "Hey, could you tell me what 36-inch doors are approved by the Historical Society?" And he goes, "Mike, I have no idea. This is all new." Right. So can we revisit?
Yeah.
This 36 opening crap?
They're going to be like, well, your building was built in 1966, so it don't count.
No, that one's 1900.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's 2 years older than the building I'm painting. Or 2 years. Yeah, 2 years older. It was 1900, and then the corner building is 1902. So, so he now the main guy Sam is coming down with Rick, and we're gonna hash this out today. So I might need to rob the till and pay some mofos off, you know.
I need some grease money.
Yeah, I need a little padding, a little lunch buying.
Right.
We know how it goes.
Right.
I know what you need to make this go. Little hundos, little fazons. So, yeah, no. So I primered. I got more primering to do today. I'm hoping to get some paint open, and then I got to go through where Mom and Emily went through and they painted and fix that. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Emily. So, to their defense, they were doing it in the dark, so it's hard to snap a line when you can't see anything.
Hard to paint in the dark.
It is hard to paint in the dark. It is definitely. We had our ladies' night up here last week, since the last time we casted.
We discussed this. We had vagina night up here
Well,
last week.
there was a couple ladies for
There
sure.
wasn't really any ladies
The,
here.
the painter was a lady. She was drinking wine.
Oh,
Yeah, wine makes you a lady. I should drink wine in the mornings here.
Wine.
So it was fun. It was our.
It looked like it. It looked like it was successful.
It was fun. It was everybody had a good time that was here. I'd like to do them more often. But this was the third date. So and then it snowed the next day. We canceled the first two.
You can't really call that snow though.
It was snowing in the morning,
Yeah,
man.
there
When
was a
I woke
couple
up,
flakes.
no, when I woke up, it was straight coming down.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then
I don't wake up when you do.
No, and then so then it was and it was just turned into snowflakes, and then that Friday is when I went and set up over at Big St. Charles, and
It was an absolute success. Hundreds and hundreds of cents.
hundreds of cents were made. And the lady that works there, I think she kind of helped set this up. And she goes, "How'd you do out there today?" I said, "Well, I'm the only truck in the lot, so not so good." But you can't test ride new motorcycles when it's sleeting, and I mean, I guess you could see what kind of tire they.
I don't know why you couldn't.
Right. So, but the Saturday was better. So, but then Friday I went down and I set up at the Lit Cigar Lounge. For this Thursday, the 14th event, and it should be a good turnout. I hope. I kind of need it. Hello, is this on? I need it.
At Lit. I'd imagine it'd be a good turnout.
Yeah. Mark's helping me out.
Mark
McMurray. No.
With a K.
No,
Mark.
no, it's a C.
I know he corrected me.
Soft C.
I know he corrected me.
Yeah.
It'll never get spelled right again, Mark.
The
Good
K,
job, bud.
The K is silent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Mar.
and invisible.
Mar McMurray.
McMurray. So McMurray, he's going to help me out on this event. Already has helped a ton. So thank you, Mark.
Your buddy Jason was in yesterday. Your neighbor Jason.
Ryan.
Jason.
My buddy Jason.
He corrected me too.
Jason.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh.
your neighbor.
Oh.
He corrected me too.
What'd you do? Did you call him Jason?
Yeah, and I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. Jason was in my head. He goes, "It's Brian, by the way," and I go, "Buddy, I am in so much pain right now. I don't care what your name is."
Oh, is that from your back?
Yeah,
Yeah, working on cars is easy.
it's a good time.
The cigar's not bad. I don't know if I picked up on the rum, but
People buy a lot of it.
I know, and it's sad that it's going to go away, so I'm going to have to bring back the diesels.
We have to bring all kinds of stuff back.
You know what,
Shelves
buddy?
are thin, bud.
If you would close out at the end of the night,
Shelves are thin.
if you'd close out at the end of the night, I'd have money to buy cigars.
I'm trying to get people to bring in more cash.
Well, there was a good amount in the register that you could have closed out.
We did all right yesterday.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Not bad for a Monday. So we're open on Sundays here, except for Easter. There's a guy in town, Jeff, who is waiting for a kidney. So while he sits here bored, he's like, "I'll open up." So we've been open on Sundays, like 11 to 5. He's just watching golf and baseball. So
Sometimes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a movie up here yesterday called Warlock. I don't know if anybody's ever seen or remembers the movie Warlock. It was a popular movie in the 80s.
Right.
It was absolutely terrible. I mean, it was on par with Armageddon.
No, it wasn't.
So terrible. And it was like a big Hollywood film. So terrible. It was bad.
I have a.
It was bad. And I watched Conan the Barbarian last night.
I have a movie.
I like Conan. You have a movie?
I have a movie to watch, if I can find it. I want to say it had Steve McQueen in it, and it was filmed in Alton.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With Steve McQueen in it.
I'm probably wrong on the actor.
That leaves more credency to my theory about Tony. He filmed
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Steve McQueen. It's Nick Nolte.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie is The Runaway Barge.
The Runaway Barge.
Came out in 1975.
Oh, my God.
Yep. 3 bargemen on the Mississippi River find themselves mixed up in a kidnapping and hijacking plot. And I believe there's snakes on the barge.
I'm tired of these snakes on this barge.
Director is Boris Cigar.
Oh, Boris.
Boris.
Oh, Boris.
All cast and crew.
Boris the Blade.
Why would I want to sign up for that?
Yeah, that Warlock movie was terrible. They steal this stone from him, and then she takes it straight to the spot where he has to go with it. It's like, what are you doing?
I just think we should watch the Runaway Barge.
It was up here. Hinkle was up here, and he goes, "Oh, look, she's riding Harley." And go, "We can tell it's already smoking. She ain't been on it 2 minutes."
We our trip, Hinkle's and I trips in June.
1st of June.
No.
End of June. We're gonna be closed for a week in June.
Hold on, I'll tell you. May, June. 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Okay, I'll be back. You'll be back by then.
When are you going?
27th, I think.
Oh, yeah. We got a week.
Something like that.
Should be interesting with 2 shops.
Something like that. That's already interesting. There ain't even 2 shops yet.
Right. Yeah. No, it's been... Well, you wanted more time with the cigars and the customers.
Right. I love them guys. I love all of them.
Steve's coming in tomorrow to spray.
I love all those guys.
Friday, I'm taking another humidor up to the Grafton Vineyards. So if you're local, Leo, you can go up to Grafton Vineyards, which is next to Eckert's, and all that makes sense if you're local. The vineyards are where they grow the grapes.
Hey, Ben might be watching now too.
Yeah, I saw Ben.
might watch
Ben
them all.
subscribed.
Yeah,
I missed Ben.
I made him do it right here while he was sitting here.
Right, I missed Ben. Ben Kuvar was a weekly customer. And
Daily.
Then, well, not daily, but like in the winter, like he would get a ride up here and hang out, and
Right.
he disappeared the whole winter, and now it's his busy season.
And summer.
Is he still doing campground stuff? Did you ask him?
Yeah, he's still down at the campground. Yep.
So, yeah, sorry I missed you, Ben. So, yeah,
I come in from I walked off and I did something real quick. And when I come back in, Ben was sitting there, and I didn't even notice him at first. And then I turned around and I was like, "Oh, Ben, where'd you come from?"
Right. So, and then this Saturday is a very important birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Felicia's birthday party is up here Saturday.
I was trying to tell some out of towners yesterday that because they were up here. When the out of towners come in, I sell them all the local stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some ladies, and I was trying to tell them, they were asking about the STL.
Right.
I said, yeah, this guy comes up here and rolls sometimes. And I said, he's supposed to be up here, but I'm not sure which day. And I was going to tell him to come. I didn't think Felicia would care. So I was going to tell him, hey, you can send him up here and they can watch him roll on that day.
Right. Yeah, 4 to 6 this Saturday. Scott from STL Cigars will be up here rolling for Felicia's birthday. So we're going to be grilling food. Felicia's seasoning the meat, and I'm going to throw it on the grill. Thanks, Ryan, for the grill. And
Jason.
So it should be a good time. I don't know what, so if you're in the area, stop by, tell Felicia happy birthday. She chose this spot because she loves coming up here. And so we're going to host her birthday party. We also host kids' birthday parties.
Right.
So
we have small cigars.
Yeah, every kid gets a flavored cigar. We call them popsicles for a reason. FDA. So, we'll market it however we want. I got the Captain Crunch cigars.
Right.
And I got the Fruity Pebble cigars.
Right.
I got all the popsicles, bro.
Lime.
Lime. No kids like lime.
I freaking loved lime popsicles when I was a kid.
Really?
Yep. Love green popsicles.
That doesn't surprise me. So, you got the truck almost done.
Almost.
What's we waiting on wheels for Ronnie's?
Money.
Oh, no.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was supposed to meet Ronnie yesterday so he can get wheels, but I had to stay here all day. So I think he was a little salty with me too, because
You have a job, bro.
I know.
Yeah, you got to work every day
That's
now.
what I said.
Well, if Ronnie would do more work down there, you could have time off here.
That's why I told him, I said, dude, Jeff comes in, I'll roll out, but otherwise I'm here.
Did Jeff make it? I know he had to get a new valve.
Nope.
He had to get a new valve.
He dropped a valve.
Yep. He's like an LS.
Nope. I thought you were talking about what I'm waiting on my truck. Money.
Oh, no.
That's it. That's it. I got to get underneath it and tie the VSS wires together.
Okay.
And I'm not going to have windshield wipers because I can't figure out which wires they were. And my heater's not working because I can't figure out which wires they were.
Okay.
Other than that, though,
Right. But it'll run and drive.
it'll run and drive. I don't need heat in the winter.
Right.
Or in the summer.
So you posted that on the Unrolled Instagram, right? You starting the truck. Did you see how many views that was?
Did I post it me starting the truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see how many views?
I did not.
It was like 100 and something views.
I did not see.
What? I had like over 100 notifications.
The Instagram page got a little traction.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
This-
Thank you guys for.
this terrible
Follow.
podcast is
Follow.
not.
Well, it's because we do cool stuff whenever we're off air.
Right.
You know, we got some one wheeling in on Sunday separately. So
Yep.
I had two different times to get that 13. I took the dogs for a walk on it. That was interesting. I walked the dog.
I've been gonna try, but I'm trying to get him. I know I can't walk Blue on it because he gets weird every time another dog barks. So.
Yeah, I took Zeus. So Zeus is my stopper. Like, he wants to stop all the time.
Right.
So I took him, and then Ginger took Benny. And Benny's a really good walker / runner. Like, that dude, he doesn't have to stop. He just keeps going, you know. Zeus wants to stop and pee and lick and everything. So I was kind of nervous. I figured he was going to pull me off a time or two. And he did great. I stopped a couple, his favorite, yards to pee in. The people that don't mow their grass very often. So we let him pee there. And then he stopped and he pooped once. And rather than that, he was going about 6-7 miles an hour. He was, I think, enjoying that jog. Towards the end, we went about 1.5 miles. And then towards the end, he was. I let him lead the whole time.
Right.
And then towards the end, he was getting towards the back. He was slowing down. So I slowed down to, keep him going. But he didn't pull me. He listened real good. I was really impressed. I'm gonna try the other dog, but he's scared of stuff. So I was even carving with Zeus. So he a couple times we got close, but yeah, I thought he did really well. It was fun taking him out. And then I did a couple. I dropped the dog off and I went back out, and then I threw it on the charger, and then I went back out again and went through the cemetery and stuff. It was pretty good. Nice training.
Yeah, I went from my house all the way up to the end of the Arboretum again.
I lost connectivity.
Mine loses that all the time.
It's the first time it's ever happened. I didn't know how much battery I had. I didn't have anything.
Right.
So
No, that's the board I have is known for doing that.
Oh.
4209 isn't though.
Well, yeah, it's the first time it's happened. I turned it off, turned it back on, I think twice, and it finally connected back.
I don't even bother.
Well, I didn't know where I was battery-wise because I was just hitting every neighborhood. And then, so when it powered, when it connected again, I had 50%. So,
What's McMurray gonna do with the pint? Is he gonna
I don't know if he's going to pick that one up or not.
or just buy a new one still?
Yeah, I mean, the Pine X gets you the range, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him for buying a Pine X. And they have hardly no problems with them.
I haven't seen any problems with those.
My pint ghosted that one time.
Well, yeah, but it's older and there's something up with the foot pad on it. I got another foot pad for it.
No, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ghosted that one time. Actually, when McMurray was here.
Right.
Yeah, ghosted all the way across the street. Luckily, didn't hit a car or get hit by a car.
Right. I've not had that problem. I'm not gonna have that problem with the XR either because it tells me my foot's off the pad all the damn time when I'm going somewhere.
Well, it's because of your shoes you're wearing.
I just ignore it.
Oh, you put the thicker.
It's because of the
grip tape.
I didn't take that layer of plastic off when I put that grip tape on.
Yep. I need to get some Peacemaker grip tape.
They will make. You send Craft and Ride your
Logo?
your image, and they'll make your grip tape.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, that's got to happen soon. And side rails?
I don't know about side rails, but grip tape for sure.
I could probably just wrap the sides.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then put another sticker on it.
There's somebody out there that is making custom side guards, though.
Really?
I don't know who it is.
Well, they're just covers, though. So
Right, they're just plastic.
Right. It's just covers. It just makes it look fancy. Yours are yours covers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It does look nice, though. The problem with grip tape is, like, mine's muddy. Mine's dirty.
Right.
And it's like, you're not supposed to get them super wet.
Right.
So,
Well, you just clean them
yeah, I don't clean things.
with a spray bottle and a scrub brush.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work.
Spray bottle and a scrub brush. Yeah, so when we finish this, I'm going to take a minute, go back, put my cold air intake I bought off. On. I bought on.
On?
That came yesterday.
Oh, did you buy a new one?
Yep.
Did you get a Volant?
A what?
Volant? What kind of cold air
What?
intake did you get?
I bought a super fast racing cold air intake.
Oh, what's the name brand? eBay?
Super fast racing.
No, it's not.
Yes, I swear it is. Super fast racing.
Super fast racing.
Yes, that's what I bought. Because it's got to be super fast.
Next week on Thursday, we'll have a firefighter meeting.
That's not the end of the month yet.
No, I don't know why we did the 21st instead of the 28th. But I don't think any of the firefighters even watch this.
Right.
And I got 2 Alton meetings. One's tonight, one's that Thursday, the 20 whatever. So
Alton meetings. Oh, you got an Alton meeting on that Thursday, on the firefighter Thursday?
Yeah, that evening. It's called What's Up Downtown.
Oh.
It's where we get up and tell people what's going on.
Oh.
I think I'm a speaker. So I'm going to say so all the time.
Good job.
Yep.
I'm kind of excited to move the humidors down there.
What are we going to do with all that space?
Store more garbage.
Put shelves in there.
Store more garbage.
Put your boat in there.
I can think of some BMW doors that need to go in there.
Hey, we didn't get a check for that house, that $50,000 yet.
Oh, right. Nobody's bought it yet.
So house still for sale, $50,000 for AP3.
Right.
And Cape Canaveral, Cape where?
Port Canaveral.
Port Canaveral, that's it.
Cocoa Beach.
So give us your money.
I was talking to somebody about that yesterday. Hinkle. The Hinkle's house deal fell through. I guess.
No shit.
Well, it didn't actually fall through. He just was like, I ain't paying all that interest. Screw you.
Right, right.
Because the interest rate, because all these banks know that they've been doing stupid stuff, and they see the end coming, so they've raised all the interest rates so they can at least get something back for their troubles.
Well, that's part of inflation is the interest rate rises. So like where prime was 2.9, what's the prime rate right now? It's like it's not. My first house I bought was 7%. That was prime.
Wow, that seems like a lot.
It was a lot, but it really wasn't back then.
Seems like a whole lot.
I don't need the definition.
It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible.
Today's prime interest rate.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Oh, call.
I can't buy anything anyway.
You've been buying all kinds of stuff. 3.5, where it was 2.9. So that's prime. That's like 700 plus.
That's not that much more.
750. Oh, it is when you're tackling it on
at the end of it.
$150,000
Yeah.
or 200,000 or whatever. I told them to buy the house across the street from me. Somebody already bought it. They started out fantastic moving in. They had a huge box, like one of those pack all your stuff up and we'll drop it off boxes.
I was gonna say, why was she showing you a box already?
And The box said Pack Rat on it, so that made me feel good
Right.
about the neighbors. They left their mower outside, riding mower, on the side of the garage. Yeah, I saw it this morning. I was like, oh, I should go steal it just to welcome them to the neighborhood.
Just move it.
So, I got a great neighborhood. I got Ryan and Jason over
Jason.
there. Ryan, Jason.
It's just Jason.
He goes by Soup.
It's Mark with a K
He goes by Soup.
and Ryan with a Jason.
Oh,
Yeah, Mark corrected me the other day.
I saw
because I
it.
tagged him in something.
I saw it.
And he said, oh, did he say it there too? Because he said it in message. He goes, it's Mark with a C, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
I saw
is it, buddy? Okay. Listen. Because your parents spelled your name wrong your whole life doesn't mean I have to.
It's going to be 75 degrees today.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
And terrible outside.
I think just wind.
Looks nasty outside.
Just wind today. Just the wind.
Looks nasty outside. I thought about one-wheeling up here this morning when I got up because I seen it was dry still.
Well, it's not supposed to rain today.
And
Just
I just wasn't sure how my back would handle it, so I didn't. Instead, I lifted my heavy-ass garage door. That doesn't work right.
We have garage guys. You know that, right?
We don't.
Yeah, we do. Jason is a garage guy.
Jason refuses to work on garage doors.
Oh, you could probably bribe him. A few cigars, he'll get that door fixed.
Well, he refuses to work. I don't think you can fix my door. I need a new door.
Anyhow.
I had Joan come up here yesterday and looked at the
Oh, did they?
and from the ground looked at it.
Right.
I was like, well, I'll get on maps and see if we can get some measurements. And
That's what the last guy did. So it's 135 feet long. It's weird that those bullets would go so many different directions in 135 feet.
well, probably only 100 feet actually. The front end,
Oh,
front part's
yeah.
got to be 35 feet.
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, so 100 feet, and bullets went so many different
All
directions.
kinds of different directions.
That's insane.
Absolutely.
Know what's behind your target.
And you're storing another bike up here. So
Yeah, and there's always
What
exotics in the garage.
what color is it?
I don't know. Blue?
You know what color that bike is?
No, I have no idea.
Let's say we might have to recreate that.
See if we get lucky twice. So if you don't know, we'll tell the story. In the intro,
I've got the video somewhere.
well, yeah.
It's
on
in the intro.
On the intro of every podcast, there's a clip of me on a hoverboard shooting.
Not shooting anything. It was a BB gun.
So
It's a BB gun. YouTube.
it was CGI.
CGI.
We were CGIing a television that had gone out at the pawn shop, and I thought it'd be a good idea to shoot rip rounds, CGI rip rounds through it.
Right.
And so it definitely went through them. But when you're on a hoverboard and you're shooting, you move around a little bit, and the bullets went everywhere. And I didn't have like a standard mag. I had an extended mag, and so 20,
Allegedly.
30 rounds of CGI went through the building. And in the very back was a beautiful Harley Davidson Ultra Classic.
Well, it's a good looking bike.
Yeah, really nice motorcycle. And somehow I was aiming right at it. That's the funniest part. Like, if those bullets would have went straight, I would have had so many holes in this motorcycle. But somehow, magically, the bullets went all the way around the bike. They hit the cash register, the same cash register it's in the cigar humidor, rolling humidor.
They hit the blue cabinet that was directly behind it.
Yeah, it was so strange how in a bagger there's no open air. Like my current bike, you could shoot and miss the tank. Like you could shoot through the tank and the engine. There's so much room. This is just a huge, dense motorcycle that somehow the bullets go all the way around.
Right.
And don't hit it. And we were recording it, the whole thing.
The whole thing. I still have the video.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
yeah. So it went through. A couple doors, walls. Luckily, there's a cinder block wall on the very back side that it did not go through, or we would have taken out some neighbors. So
They're illegals anyway.
CGI responsibly. Know what's behind your target.
That's right.
So,
well, we knew what was behind it.
Yeah, I just didn't think well, in my defense, Chuck here goes, oh, that didn't even go through. So I was like, oh.
Well, I was looking at it from the same way you were.
Well, I was counting on your vision.
Right.
And so you're like, oh, that didn't even go through. So
it didn't look like they were going through.
So I unloaded like 20 plus more CGIs right through it. And yeah, it definitely went through. And that particular round was supposed to fragment and go different directions.
And it turned into little missiles instead.
Little bitty missiles that went through so much construction.
But that's how we know now, because we learned. Who was it that come up here and was talking to us about it afterwards? We learned that those rounds, and all hollow point rounds, are designed to open on soft material contact, not hard material contact.
Right, because the hard just keeps it closed.
Yep, they're designed specifically for that.
So you can shoot a balloon and it'll fragment, or a CGI balloon and it'll fragment.
I don't know about that. But
well, that was in their marketing.
Soft.
That was in their marketing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't even think that company is around anymore. Maybe they are.
That's probably because they turned into little missiles.
We sank a whole company with our debauchery.
Right.
So yeah. Anyways, it was a good time.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
It was absolutely hilarious.
And then after that, since
it wouldn't have been so funny if the bike had been hit.
No.
But it was absolutely hilarious.
I sold it shortly after anyway.
Hilarious.
The bike's doomed. If you can dodge that many rounds, then it's going to drop me.
When I put that engine in that truck, it went in so smoothly, I went, no.
Pull it back out. Do it again.
No, this can't. It's not how this works. You can ask Josh. It literally fell right onto the mounts and right into place.
Well, I mean, you swapped small block for small block, so I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It never happens that way. The transmission mount fell right into place.
Everything's fine. Well, they say swapping LSs is super easy. So there you go.
Yeah, and cheap.
Yeah, real cheap. $300.
Real cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, just put an LS in it.
Yeah, $500. You can be done.
LS swap the world.
So $500, you can be done.
How? So what's your total up to right now?
I'm about $1,000. And I haven't put $400 worth of exhaust on it yet.
Nope.
And I've got $200 to pay for having the computer tuned.
Right.
And
your second computer, because the first one was garbage.
And who knows what else. So.
But that's a posi track rear end, right?
No, that's limited slip.
Now he said it was a posi.
Who did?
Wade did.
No, it's limited slip.
On a Facebook.
No, it's limited slip.
On a post.
It's not posi track.
Because 2 years ago, about this time, we started doing crazy burnouts.
It's not posi track.
Yeah, he made that comment.
I wish that would have had that truck up here for that.
Well, you got rid of it at that time.
I wonder if it'll still be. Able to do that trick.
Oh, I don't know. Well, it's the same tranny, right?
Yeah. So
and you wondered why the transmission fluid.
No, I didn't wonder why, but this truck used to be able to get it up and start doing a burnout and get it up to. It would shift all the way into overdrive while doing a burnout, and you could literally put cruise control on and take your foot off the gas, and it would do 1,500 RPM burnouts. And several people have witnessed this. So 1,500 RPM, the slowest burnout you've ever seen. It would just sit there and melt the tires off.
The quietest burnout.
Right.
Yeah, just keep shifting until it was there.
Right. It would literally shift all the way up into overdrive and do 1,500 RPM burnout.
Well, it was a memory.
Yeah, no, it's not posi track because I lifted one inside of it the other day and turned the wheel to find out what gear ratio it was.
Oh, okay.
I know for a fact it's not posi track. It might turn into a lock diff if I don't get underneath it and change the cover and make sure there's fluid in it, which I should have done with the bed off. Damn it.
Yeah, we can pull it right back off.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Absolutely not.
Not that bad.
So, you need another person. Because I'm not doing that.
I'll pick it up myself.
I'll be in agony for the rest of the freaking week.
Yeah, when I was painting overhead, and it was, I had the pole and everything, and, man, everything's so sore. My lats, everything's sore. And, at one point towards the end of the night, I guess I just lost form, and man, I yelped so loud.
Painting overhead sucks.
It does, and then that was just the primer, so I got to 2-coat cade it.
That's what you get for
Being poor.
wanting to play Anthony Cade for a week.
Right. 2-coat cade.
You ain't no Andrew.
Mm-mm. I got out there about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. I always load up the truck, and then I go over to the dumpster.
Have you taken the paper off the windows yet?
Some of it. So,
I'm eager to see it with the paper off the windows and clean, because it just looked so uncomfortable and crowded in there.
We had
It didn't look very namaste in there to me.
Namaste.
Whatever, I don't really care. Dirty hippies.
So, namaste. So, yeah, we're going to... well, I still have metal, and Nick's got to get down there and finish up the HVAC, the ducts still, and then run 2 more returns, cold air returns. So, still to this day, over a year later, there is still not one room actually done.
Yeah.
Not done.
Sense.
I still have Cove base to put on, primer and paint. I got a lot of Cove. I bought 3 boxes, and I hope I don't need to buy more.
Well, at least it goes quickly.
I guess so. I got knee pads.
At least it goes quickly.
I just slide around on my knees and knock it all out. But it looked good. Mom had she held her yoga teacher training in there this last weekend, and she had 3 6-foot tables in that back room where they all ate dinner together, and it was I don't know, it looked nice. I mean, the floor is still 3 different things, but it's floor leveler, which looks like concrete, and then subfloor, and then the original wood floors.
Did you get floor leveler in that one spot?
Yeah, actually, it leveled up. It
Well, I mean, that's why they call it floor leveler.
I know, but like it was 5-6 bags later, but we got it up there,
Yeah.
So I mean, what a process, because you have to pour it, let it do its thing and dry, and then do it again. The funny part is, he tried to seal it, but you can't seal that old building. I don't care. So in the basement, there's a lot of floor leveler as well.
Yep.
But I told him, I mean, the basement's just for flooding. I mean, there's water in the basement currently. There's always going to be water in the basement. There's a room that used to be a safe that's kind of under the street. And that room is the only room I haven't been in, because it's probably knee-deep water. It just holds water.
Damn.
It's a grotto. I have my own grotto in there. It's all cinder block. It's just like the bluffs. And it's full of water. It's a legit grotto. Clean, clear water.
Back then it's probably limestone cinder blocks too.
Well, yeah, it's limestone.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean,
So,
it's.
I mean, that's what the cave is.
Yeah.
Is limestone.
Yeah. I mean, I literally have my own grotto.
Be careful. City will come down there and put a fence around it until you can't go in it.
Right.
No
I
more.
know. Which is fine. I mean, it's got a safe door on it, which is super awesome. It's got the combination and everything.
And then the homeless people will move into it.
I'm alright with that. The homeless people caught a building on fire downtown Alton.
Oh yeah, that warehouse.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yep. Homeless people are standing outside too. They're like, "We're finally getting warm. Let it burn."
What happened?
Right. Yeah. So we were just smoking.
Right. What happened?
And I didn't know there was a second floor in that place. That's where the fire originated, in that warehouse. I've never been in that warehouse. So they, so they caught that building on fire. So there's more windows out.
Well, there was when the old Riverbend was there. That place that's right next to it, where the ATM is now, for some weird ass reason.
Mm-hmm. That's busy a lot too. That ATM's busy a lot.
We always thought that was abandoned when we went to that when we were going to that Riverbend. That was not abandoned back then.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, there was
Machines in there?
some kind of machine shop or something.
Oh, we know. Yeah, there was that I'd love to own. It's for sale too. I'd love to own that big garage where the ATM is.
Yeah, that's the building I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, now it's storage.
There was something in it when Riverbend was going.
Yeah,
we thought it was abandoned because it looks abandoned.
Do you ever go behind it?
No.
Oh, it's super cool behind it because it's limestone walls, like probably 50 feet, 60 feet, and it's impressive. Like I don't know what was there before that, but it's super cool.
Well, you remember the parking lot for Riverbend?
Yeah.
Was there. And then there was that building behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Not Riverbend, but it was like a storage building.
Yeah.
And it had truck ramps.
Yep.
So me and my dad worked in that. Because Lockard owned it. Dale owned it. And we did some more. I don't remember what we did. I was a kid. But I just remember he did work in it. And I played on them decks and on that staircase because that staircase was
still there.
It's still there now. You just wouldn't want to walk up it.
No.
So
that behind Riverbend, those storage a guy I know owns them, and I said, hey, I don't know what you're doing with them, but I'd like to park some trailers in there, free up some parking. And he goes, I got it completely full, and then I'm trying to get it all cleaned out so I can hold market, like night market or farmer's market. He had them there before, and it did pretty well. So it's just a covered place.
Right, you're talking about the new Riverbend.
No, the old one.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those garages behind it.
Yeah.
So he owns those now.
I didn't know they were still there.
Yeah, the garage is there, and then obviously
pay that
where
much attention.
where the building was is just a gravel lot now.
Yeah, I just don't pay that much attention, I guess.
So,
because we used to park back there, and it said no parking on it all the time, and we'd park back there and be like, I know the guy, I'm not getting towed. Yeah, that's just
that's what people say when they park in front of our shop here.
Drunken
Drunken
teenager stuff.
I know the guy. So Chuck and I have been on
I actually did know the guy. So
parking lot duty.
Yeah.
Up here on the weekends.
Yeah.
While the restaurant next door.
Somebody's gonna get towed. Somebody's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna call Kenny, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey,
free scrap.
Come get this car."
Free scrap. So who pays Kenny?
They have to pay Kenny.
That's not how that works.
That is how it works.
You better check the law.
That is how it works.
Nope.
I see them signs everywhere at owner's expense. And why does it say at owner's expense?
It's a threat. It's not real.
I don't know about that.
Like, what happens if the car is damaged in tow?
Yeah, you shouldn't have parked here then, dummy. You were told.
What if we did steel wheels with a sign that we rolled out there and put...
I said that.
No, with a
that'll
sign,
work.
steel
That'll
wheels.
work.
And we put them on the opposite side of the parking blocks so people might hit them as they're pulling up. But our customers will know not to hit them.
I think the chain idea is a good idea.
No, because they walk out there by the road anyway. They don't care. The most inconsiderate people up here.
Well, then we'll put a sign on the thing that says, "Did you park over here? Then you're gonna get towed." I don't know. They irritate me because they get smart with you when you ask them.
Right. Well, there's no parking. Well, then eat somewhere else.
It's not our problem.
So, if I pull up to a restaurant and it's jam-packed,
I leave.
I don't go in. I don't go there.
We went that Sunday. We walked over by Max.
Right.
And it was so loud that we were like, nah.
Yeah, no. So, it's like...
I don't know how many cars were there. I just heard it.
Right. Well, you can't tell there because they park everywhere. They park in the library parking lot. They park... there's so many parking lots. I mean, you might see one car on the street go in and there's, 1,000 people in there.
Right. We ate at that Heater's Chicken place that's in the mini corral now.
Yeah.
It's sad when you go in there.
Why?
Well, you've been going in the mini corral since you were a kid, right?
Right.
So it's just sad.
Oh, man, it's like a lost loved one.
Yeah, it's sad.
No kidding.
It actually made me sad when I went in there.
Rest in
All
peace,
the
Sal.
Stooges stuff is gone.
Yeah.
The big menu board's gone. It just looks so... they're new, so they don't have a whole lot going on in there yet. You know what I mean? It just looks so empty and sad.
I saw Cisco dropping food off there today. I guess they're doing well. Everybody's
It's good.
Everybody's giving good reviews.
Yeah, it's good. Chicken's good.
Yeah, that's the same owner that bought Alton Sports Tap.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, so Alton Sports Tap's under new ownership. That's why they got new signage and stuff. It looks a lot better. And then they bought the Mini Corral building. And then Mac bought the recipes. And actually, he's got a little digital kiosk in the front of his store.
Yeah, there was a lady that was actually in there talking about that because you can't actually pay cash for the menu, for the
Mini Corral menu?
for the Ghost Kitchen menu.
Oh.
And so I downloaded the DoorDash app.
Okay.
Last week I was up here. I was hungry. I was looking for something to eat. So I downloaded it because Sarah was like, well, they'll give you free delivery for a month.
Oh, nice.
So I downloaded it. Yeah, I didn't buy nothing. There's a way they get you.
Oh, okay.
But I downloaded it, and I was seeing all these places, and I was like, where's this at? So I was Googling it, and there is literally a ghost kitchen out of everything.
Really?
Long John Silver's has a ghost kitchen.
No, it doesn't.
Captain D's has a ghost kitchen.
What's Captain D's Ghost Kitchen?
Catfish Kitchen.
Oh, come on.
Applebee's has a ghost kitchen. Everything around here.
So major chains have ghost kitchens?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep. Because I was like, well, that Catfish Kitchen, this stuff looks good. And then I Googled it because I will not eat at that Captain D's.
Right.
And I Googled where it was, and it was out of that Captain D's. And I was like, oh, well, never mind then.
So on
Denny's has a ghost kitchen.
No, it doesn't.
Yep.
What are they serving at Denny's that's different than the rest of their menu?
Nothing. Hamburgers.
Oh, jeez. Hey,
No.
cool.
So I went to order a horseshoe and some fries, right?
Right.
And free delivery, right?
Sure.
And my order was $12 total, or was $12. That's how much my food was, and my order total was $21-something. So that was almost $10 in fees and taxes.
Really?
So I said, no,
Nope.
I'll eat.
Next door.
I'll eat Airliner. They've got a horseshoe, and actually it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't like Airliner's burgers, but that was a pretty good horseshoe.
So is their horseshoe covered in cheese?
Yes,
Okay.
which is probably why it was good.
Right. So what's a pony shoe?
I don't know.
Is that gravy?
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
I don't either. I thought one was just bigger than the other. I would assume the pony shoe would
Pony
be,
and horse.
pony shoe would be smaller.
Right. I think the pony is gravy, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. So yeah, I tried to order. No, I'm not paying almost what my food order was for
Free delivery.
ridiculous.
Free
stuff.
delivery.
Right, for ridiculous. So I deleted that app already.
Nice.
I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'll walk next door. Screw it.
Yeah, Airliner actually has some decent food.
They do. They have good wings. We had their wings a couple weeks ago. Their wings were
I
good.
do. They have lemon pepper, which you don't see very often.
And their chili's really good. But I didn't like their burger. I didn't think it tasted that good. It tasted over salted. Maybe it was that day. I don't know. I do not know. What are you doing there?
I'm on a YouTube channel.
Looking at the comments?
Yep.
It's Leo.
Is
And
it all
one
Leo?
other- And one other dude.
It's all Leo.
And one other dude.
Craft and Puro.
Yeah. Leo and Mark. With a K. Nick Murray.
Mm-hmm.
And Leo, I guess he gets the cigar because he did get it right. So
He did get it right, but he didn't post it. But I'll give him the cigar. We'll just keep him one when I go down there next. I was going to live. I need to live it. How come it does that green pixelation?
I don't know. I ain't got a clue.
Right.
You know, Joe called me and I was busy when he called me, so I didn't answer it. And then I forgot he called me. So maybe he called me to tell me why it does that. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it at all.
Do you think Joe watches?
No.
No. Joe doesn't watch.
Nope.
Guess I could take a picture for the post.
So, we give away stuff, and nobody watches to give stuff away to.
You give away expensive stuff, so
We give away stuff to Leo.
right. I like Leo. I like him to have it. Thanks, Leo, for always
Right.
participating.
Right. Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. So Tuesday, it's normally the slowest day, but leagues are starting up. Golf leagues are, so you'll probably get some golf business. Mitch will be back in.
Mitch has been coming back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch has been coming back in.
He's golfing more. So, yeah, it's amazing how the weather definitely affects the business.
So I wonder how much is gonna get lost to Alton.
We'll take it.
I've been thinking about that.
We'll take a dip for sure.
So
It'll definitely dip. Maybe we'll sell this building to the Mexicans so they can have 6 more spots.
right. I was thinking about going over and offering him 3 of them if he wants to rent them. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. He can have 3 of them.
For what? Tacos?
$10 a space
$10 a space per day?
per night. $10 a space per night from 4 o'clock to 7, and then after that it's his anyway because we don't care we're gone.
Right. Yeah, did I work Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday somebody was pulling up and I was getting ready to go out and yell at him. It was after closing. I was still here. I was watching something. I'm excited for this Saturday. I'm excited for the birthday party. First time somebody's used the space for a birthday.
For a birthday party?
Yeah.
What's going on with the clothes?
So the clothes are, some of them say Peacemaker on them.
I've seen that.
And they're $20 a shirt. So the Tin Rose production that makes our stuff, makes some of our stuff, they made a bunch of it for us to sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's that. She was just
random.
Just participating.
It's just random.
Participating.
Alrighty, what are you cutting up?
So there used to be a cigar shop in Belleville, Illinois. It was called Robustos. And I went to the owner's house to buy his sign to hang up in the shop here. And
that's one of them old ones out of them. That case.
Yeah, so I bought like a whole, because he was moving to Chicago. So I bought a bunch of stuff out of the case, or out of his basement. And there was these cases. And neither one of us knew that there were cigars in the cases. So I'm not going to sell these cigars because they've been stored improperly. But I've had them in the humidor, in the storage humidor for a while.
Right.
A few months anyway.
Quite a while, yeah.
Yeah, so smells pretty good. So this one is a H. Upman. It's a vintage Cameroon. And in its day, if I remember correctly, it was a super good cigar. So even the papers are yellowy. I'll go ahead.
Oh, yeah? You
Yeah.
want me to talk to Alan again?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to Alan again.
This is Chuck's spam call cast.
Hello? Hello?
No, you're not getting anybody.
Hi, my name is Mike with Healthcare Benefits. How are you?
Your name is Mike? Hello?
Call is about the Medicare along with additional benefits. So I believe you have Medicare Part A and B. That's right?
But what's your real name?
Mike.
No, it's not Mike. It's really racist that they make you say that's your real name.
My name is Mike.
It's not though. It really isn't.
Mike Western.
What now? Mike what?
Mike Western.
Mike Western.
Yes.
Your name is Mike Western. Come on, man. Who are you fooling with that? Who are you fooling with that?
Yeah? What?
Western. Mike Western. Why don't you just tell people your name's John Wayne?
John Wayne?
Yeah.
Mike Western was a British
Mike Western.
comics artist.
The guy's not even trying. He's like, my name is Mike Western.
He died in 2000.
Come on, buddy.
He died in 2008. Aw.
I've just been hanging up on him, but, for entertainment purposes.
Right.
20 a day.
No, you're not. Is that really the number?
Yeah. 20 a day.
All right, so we got the cap off this. So this was a like a torpedo.
Look,
No kidding.
that's all I get is spam phone calls, even the ones that don't say scam. Look at that.
Right. That's insane.
That's why if you call me, I don't answer the phone.
All right.
Don't call me.
What's nice is,
Look at it unwrapped.
yeah.
Look
So
at that.
I bet you this cigar is probably 10, 15 years old.
Right. I seen it had some plume.
No, that wasn't plume.
Oh, it had
That?
look, yeah, see?
That's,
Plume.
no? Well, maybe.
Plume.
We'll call it plume. So look at that. Nice wrapper leaf.
Right.
I mean, for as old as it is.
Come apart really good.
And it wasn't stored properly for who knows how many years. And I got to, so, you know, I think I've smoked one of these already.
I was going to say, I wonder what it tastes like.
I have smoked one, and it was okay. It got real bitter on me, and I don't know why. It could have just been what I was eating or drinking. Yeah, beautiful binder, though.
Coming apart real nice.
It really is. It's pretty strong. Look at that.
Pretty pliable still, too.
Right. Well, it's that humidor runs a little bit,
Right.
more humidity for shipping. I need
Oh,
some-
now it's going to start crumbling.
Well, I'm at the torpedo end, and I just cut it off, so I'm trying to find the break in it. So I'm breaking it.
Oh,
There it
I
is.
see.
There it is. Now we're getting into. But look at how the binder.
Right, it come apart nice.
Well, the binder and the wrapper is such a beautiful. I wonder if that binder is a Cameroon as well. So this has been rolled up for at least a decade. So obviously it's fighting me, pretty
Right.
good. It's like whenever you pull
Look
money,
at that.
pull money out. Yeah, that's such a dense wrapping. Look at that beauty.
Looks like it's got a
Leaf,
little
leaf
bit
after
of
leaf.
green color to it, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a light brown. It could be our lighting in here. I still think it's brown, but I mean that's a full filler leaf. That is as well. So they bunched it up here
Nice.
to roll it. Pretty well constructed cigar for sure. I mean, H. Upman's definitely on the higher end. So I don't know what those white spots are. If that's from age,
Plume.
that's not plume. It's not rubbing off.
It's all plume.
But it's probably aged. I mean, there's got to be a point where tobacco loses its optimum taste.
Well, if it's stored wrong, definitely. I
Right.
think.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it's sitting there aging.
Let us know, McMurray.
McMurray will let us know.
He'll definitely let us know.
So yeah, and there's little spots everywhere on it.
Do you think he took like a course or something?
He definitely did. Mark is a certified tobacconist. He took a course.
Is it certified something?
He took a course there's like an online university where you can get your
Oh, same place I got ordained.
same
I
place.
see.
Yeah, you didn't see tobacconist below.
Right.
What are you minister?
Right.
So yeah, there's Tobacco U, and you learn kind of the ins and outs of tobacco and
I see.
from the beginning to the end.
I
So-
see. I wonder what that cost.
I don't know.
What'd that cost, Mark McMurray?
There's actually quite a few. Andrew over at Lit just finished his. It's a thing.
I'm gonna take it and still not know what I'm talking about.
Right. So, you can get that education from smoking cigars and reading up on the cigars. You don't have to go to Tobacco U. But there's definitely some specifics that you can learn from it.
You ever see that video? It went viral of that kid at Halloween. He was dressed like a zombie, and she asked him. I don't remember what she asked him, but he says, "I like turtles." You ever seen that video?
No.
That's how I sell cigars. What do you recommend? I like these.
Well, and that's what they're looking for is what's they're looking for what's popular, and they're looking for, maybe something that's new. And then, they're looking for like what you like, so it's,
Right.
You're a medium body smoker. You don't like full body cigars.
Right.
So, that's your sales pitch. I smoke medium body cigars. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 that I smoke.
Right.
And that's it. So, I smoke a little bit of everything. So, and minus this one, this was the only one I haven't smoked in the case just because it was pricey. That's $17.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, but
Jeez.
it's a good seller.
$17.
They sell really, really well.
That's going to be the, $10 is going to be the low end cigar soon. With our inflation.
Right.
So,
Right. Somebody told me a gallon of gas was only $3.30 in Missouri right now.
I paid $3.38 Sunday
It's $4.09.
over here.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
70 cents more.
Yeah, I was over in. I think I hit up the 2 gas stations right across the bridge.
That's almost worth. When it was only like 10 cents, I wouldn't go over there. It's not worth it to me. But
Well-
that's worth going over there now. 70 cents a gallon.
Well, it's 20 cents, and it's supposed to only be 20 cents. Because I don't think Illinois' gas tax went through yet.
Well, it's 4.09 at Quick Trip. I just paid it yesterday.
Yeah. But and I'm sure the gas was higher. Maybe it was 380. That's what it was. It was 383.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 383 over there. So it's nice to see under $4, but a couple years ago we were seeing under $2.
Right.
That was
Right.
that
And
was
the
a lot.
price of oil per barrel is down.
Did you see the thing I shared about the
It's down.
the delete
What delete?
for the diesel? You got to put that crap
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
the Blue Def stuff.
Yeah, the
I
Blue
seen
Def.
that. I've seen that.
That Sean Webster guy commented on my post, and he works over there at
Why are they getting rid of it?
Shapiro's. The warehouse across the street.
Yeah.
He works at the warehouse across the street. That's what
Okay.
he does all day. It's just, you remember we saw those people just putting stuff online?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does something over there with that.
Okay.
So he's like, I have cases of this,
That's
boxes
What,
of
that's
boxes.
what Brad does.
Oh yeah, he's not in the steel side.
Well, but that's what he does is put stuff online.
Yeah.
He runs some auctions.
Yeah. So remember we went over there and it looked like a
Right.
Bangkok.
Yeah, like a flea market.
People didn't have shoes on, but they had
Right.
the internet. So
Right. Right.
it was hot that day though.
And now it's on fire.
What?
Or, now it burnt. Shapiro's burnt.
When?
About a month ago, I think. A couple weeks ago. a month ago.
Shapiro's the metal side or
Yeah,
the
the metal
warehouse
side
side?
burnt.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
A disgruntled employee.
No.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Now, is it out of commission?
No, they're still working.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at now, but they're still working.
They have burnouts every year.
Right.
Never a fire.
Right.
You know what? That's why the guy was disgruntled.
Right.
They didn't have burnouts last year.
Oh.
Or the year before.
So he said, we didn't have burnouts, so I'm
So-
going to burn the building.
Right. I need to see smoke.
Right.
Right. Shapiro's, we had a good year of burnouts a couple years ago, and Shapiro's puts us to shame. Like, they
Right.
literally just take over the street, and nothing can stop them. Police, fire, doesn't matter.
They don't even try.
No, they give people rides to it. I saw somebody getting out of a cop car, got a ride to the friggin' Steel Fest. Such a cool, and he passed away, so I don't know if they'll ever do it again.
That guy parked up in the hood, and the cop was like,
Buddy.
dude, you can't walk
Yeah, you need a
through
ride.
here. Let me go ahead. and
Steel Fest was one of my favorite things to go to. It was just
Never been.
really.
Never been. It just looks like a drunken idiot.
No, it's not
festival.
even really a drunken thing.
It's not.
No, I mean
It's never appealing to me.
one year somebody brought their monster truck.
Now, Wayland was fun, and it was a big drunken idiot fest, but it was actually fun.
No, this had some of the hottest rat rods I've ever seen, and like there was a guy one time, he had a tow truck, like a vintage tow truck, had a rat rod on the back. It was doing a burnout.
That was probably I probably know that guy. Well, I don't.
They're
know,
they're
but I
from out of
probably know who
town.
he is. You sure it wasn't Bob?
No, they were out of towners. There were so many out of towners because at one point that was the end of a rat run.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then that's all kind of changed now. So
Right.
COVID kind of ruined all that.
Oh, okay.
As far as
I don't know the whole story, so we'll just say that's what happened.
well, I blame everything on COVID.
I don't think that's actually what happened, but we'll say
Oh.
that's what happened.
Well, I know the rat run didn't end at Shapiro's anymore.
Well, there was some people in charge, and they were douches.
Oh.
So there's a whole thing behind it, I think.
Oh,
But I don't know the whole real story, so
A whole soap opera.
yeah, it's a whole thing. It's like Wayland. Wayland was a good time. Wayland really was nothing but a party, and but it was good that year I went. It was a good time.
I've always had fun at the Shapiro's. That one year, remember I bought that wagon off that girl,
Yeah.
and I bought it like the day before, maybe 2 days before,
It was a couple of days before.
and then
Took it straight over there.
drove straight over there. No AC. Some of the windows didn't go down. Didn't care. I had a Buick Roadmaster wagon. Pull up. Look, it was a white one with wood panels.
Yep.
Pulled up, did a one-tire fire until you couldn't see anybody, and then went and parked. And then I went to the Mexican Heritage Festival after that, because that was the same weekend. And then I got a big giant fruit cup with tagine all over it, and it was about the greatest thing in the world. And because it was hot, and then we came home, and then I sold the car the next day.
Yep.
I just buy cars just to go do burnouts. I was behind a Buick wagon the other day going home, and I felt like trying to buy it, but I didn't have no money.
Somebody shared the one I built with me.
Is it still around?
3-4 weeks ago. Well, it went to Michigan, and then it was posted somewhere else.
Really? So it's still bagged and everything?
Well, I'm sure it's a pile of junk by now, but yeah. I'm sure it's been, hands have been into it. And
Well, sure. I mean, just the maintenance alone, if that's not upkept, I mean, the valves are going to go out.
now I'm sure it's a complete and total.
So you're not bagging your truck?
I don't know. Not now.
So
I'm missing stuff to bag it anyway, and I don't have
Right.
money.
So after you're done, you want to help me lower mine?
Well, that was the plan.
Okay.
So as soon as it can move,
I just
that
don't know
was
if
the plan.
I don't know if I should buy helper bags and just do that while the bed's off. Because I wasn't gonna run a compressor and everything.
I don't know why. I don't know.
Why I need them?
Yeah, I don't think you need them.
I don't need them if we see notch the frame.
I don't think you need them anyway.
Well, if I tow a trailer.
Yeah, I don't think you need them anyway. Man, some guy in I joined an OBS group,
Right.
so I could post that plug that I cut off on accident,
Right.
on purpose on accident, and find out where it went. You know, figuring all these guys have had their trucks apart. Somebody will know what this is and where it went, and no help at all. I had one guy try to help me, and that was it. But I was scrolling through there looking at the trucks, and then there's some guy going, "Oh, when you C-notch it, it makes the frame 90% weaker behind the C-notch." And I'm like, "That's not how that works."
No. Well, I guess if you didn't put any plates in it.
If you do it wrong, then yes, that's how. But and so he's going back and forth with me, right? And finally, I'm like, "Dude, I bet I can guess your age." And he goes, "What's that got to do with it?" And I go, "Let me guess, late 20s, 30s." Because you have to bump it up now because it's been a couple years.
Right.
Yeah, they're getting older. And he goes, well, and I literally just this big old rant. And with nothing to do with what we were talking about. Because I was done. It's like, you're stupid, and I'm done. And I'm just going to make fun of you now. And at the end of it, basically, I was right. So then he starts posting these articles, right? Oh, look, read this, and this tells you about.
Guy's never done this.
In his article, no, he's a fabricator.
Oh, boy.
And in his article, it states that if you build this C-notch, then it makes your frame 110, 120%, whatever, stiffer, right? Which I don't know how they get these figures. It's some sort of FEA thing. And, which I forgot what FEA stands for, but whatever. And I'm like, your own material proves yes, if you do it a garbage way, then your frame's going to be weaker, obviously. But if you do it properly, which your own article states,
Right.
you just proved yourself wrong. So he kept trying to argue, and I finally was just like, dude, I'm not. I came here to ask about a wiring harness, not make you look stupid. You're doing that on your own.
I've seen where on the new bodies that a lot of people don't C-notch it with that same drop. You're just hitting bump stops.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That will break the frame. That's stress.
So?
Every time you hit that bump stop, it's stressing whatever that bump stop's connected.
Well, most of them were going to run bags. That's why they didn't notch. They're going to run helper bags.
So then why didn't you do that?
What's that?
Why didn't you put helper bags on it when you had the bed off?
Well, it was somebody going to SEMA or something. I don't know.
Or maybe they didn't take the bed off. I'm taking the bed off because it's easy.
Well, and we should have a collection of beds out in the parking lot.
Well, not anymore. Mine's back on.
All right.
Needs to come back off, I guess. I should fix my shocks. And that's just after we put it back on yesterday, and I was sitting there in agony from my back hurting from it all day.
Right.
I got to thinking about, man, I needed to fix my shocks. With the bed back on,
You throw it
or with the bed off.
Throw it on the lift.
I needed to. There was just a bunch of stuff I actually needed to do that I wasn't doing. So it don't matter.
Throw it on the lift.
I'll just bolt it back down and do it later.
I just don't bolt it back on.
I'll eventually end up bagging it anyway. So I know I will. I want to. So
How far away is it? Like, what all do you need?
fittings and hoses. About
That's
$250.
not bad. Let's pull it back off.
About $250.
Pull it back off and bag it.
I've got $200 owed already. I've got $400 worth of exhaust that I have to have done.
Do you want to compare budgets?
I have.
You want
I
to compare
have-
budgets?
I have none of it.
I have so much owed. It's not even funny.
Right. I have none of that money.
Everything is owed.
At all.
These aren't even my clothes. I owe
So,
these to somebody.
Right. Right. I took these off that rack over there. this
Right.
morning.
I'm going to put them back on so I don't have to pay for them.
Right.
Oh, next week we'll probably have a guest. Leo sent me a message. He's down for coming back on. So we'll figure out who's coming on next week.
Get somebody on here.
Somebody on here. We always do better with the guest.
We don't have we haven't had Kate on.
We need Kate on. He works so much.
We do need Kate on. I mean, he works in quotes.
Well, I mean, he shows up to job sites a lot.
He drives around in his truck that says Kate on it
Yeah,
a lot.
2 Coke Cade.
Right.
Right.
We should have Ronnie on here so we can give him shit about taking 4 months to.
Longer.
He'll enjoy that so much.
He doesn't really smoke cigars.
He'll enjoy that so much.
Or we get Scott from Sammy Sandwiches. He's a cool dude, man.
Only if he's bringing sandwiches. Dude
that-
hasn't brought me a sandwich in forever.
He's not smoking as much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
We could have what's her name from Fox's Boxes on.
She doesn't smoke cigars.
I think she'd be.
She's got
a good
asthma.
time. She had asthma.
She's got some ailment. Yeah, she doesn't smoke. So you see where we're going? I'm trying to get people that actually enjoy cigars.
We can have one of the Mexican dudes from next door on.
They don't smoke cigars.
Oh, what's his name? Will come on and smoke a cigar with us. The bigger dude.
Jaime?
No, the bigger dude that comes in and talks shit all the time.
Oh, all of them?
The one that speaks English. The one you can understand.
Oh.
Not Jose, the other one. And you'll not be able to believe, not even his name. You won't be able to believe nothing they say because they never tell you the truth.
They'll tell you that they're Chinese.
Right, I know.
Right.
I know. I keep hearing voices. Am I hearing Jeff?
You might be.
Is the microphone picking up Jeff? Back there playing Call of Duty.
Is he? Is that what he's on now?
Probably.
Back to Call of Duty. Are you still playing Elden Ring?
I was going to pick it up a little bit today.
Nice.
I put it down because it was making me throw controllers.
You're right. I'm gonna.
I haven't thrown this one, but I threw the one at the house.
Oh, okay. Well, constant dying.
I tossed it at the wall.
So stay tuned to the Unrolled podcasts. I believe Unrolled Cigar podcast on
Yes.
Instagram, where Chuck will post live. I'll post. I post things sometimes, and then I've been trying to post more everywhere, just to let people know this is why I'm crabby.
Well, I'm not. I'm on this whole putting my phone down and not touching it when I go home stuff. So
Nice.
I don't touch it.
Good
Just sit
job.
down. I'm just tired of. I'm always banned from Facebook, so it doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
That's different.
that fits in.
That's different. Man, we need to turn these cameras around. If I knew Cool in the Gang was going to be walking by
Right.
dancing,
Right.
we have no idea who walked by, but he had a Kango hat on, a pink sweatshirt, and was literally just jiving as he
Right.
went past the window.
He looked like he was in a good mood.
Yeah, well, I mean, those dance moves say I'm happy.
Right.
Right.
Anyway, I've been putting the phone down, and not you. I'm just done with it. Facebook's constantly banning me, and it's just boring now anyway.
Right.
So
Oh, it is. It's just marketing.
it's all boring.
What's next Tuesday's weather? Oh, cold.
If I could get a flip phone that I could get Pandora on, I'd get rid of that smartphone completely.
Really?
I'd just be done with it. I don't want it no more. Just old, tired
Yeah.
of it.
It gets frustrating, like all the social media, all the call, like my phone's. Yesterday I painted for probably 4 hours, and I thought my phone was turned off
Right.
because nothing happened.
Right.
Like, I didn't even have Pandora going. Like, I just was painting in silence.
Well, I gotta have Pandora. Otherwise, that's the only thing stopping me from getting rid of it. Is I gotta have Pandora. I like my music too much.
I was in the mood where, I don't know, I just wanted to paint in silence. So, that's what I did. But yeah, there was...
Just want to paint in silence, contemplate.
Yeah, terrible life decisions.
Contemplate all the ways that could be done.
And, I'm like, all right, I'm halfway done with this ceiling. I'm just going to be done. And I'm like, it's going to be here tomorrow. Like, I might as well just keep going.
Right.
So I finished a 5-gallon...
end.
Yeah, I finished a 5-gallon bucket, and I was like, you know what, that's a good spot.
Just wait till they get in there and start doing stuff, and then things start falling apart again.
Not my problem.
So,
For the amount of rent that I'm charging, all maintenance is on you.
it'll be your problem.
I know it
You'll
will.
take it.
I know. I'm a nice guy.
You'll take it.
That's what they say.
I was telling Young, I was like, I don't think you can replace any of this caps and stuff. We're gonna have to do the whole thing.
Right.
And then I walked them in here and I showed them our water feature, our new water feature we installed.
Right.
And I explained to them that that's a problem. They might as well fix while they're up there.
Right.
So.
Well.
And then they could see all the tarps.
Yeah.
So they could see there was an issue.
The blues and the browns.
Right.
I kind of like that blue cap in the middle. It looks nice when I come down the road. It grabs your eye.
I don't even look up there.
I look up there. To make sure they're still up there.
I don't. And when we first put them up there, I was doing it. Now I just
a lot of times I'll drive around the building just to make sure. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I have a lot invested, so.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot.
Anyway, so this coming Thursday, the 14th, I'll be at Lit Cigar Lounge doing my very first Table 36 event. Come down and hang out with me and McMurray and everybody at Lit. And Saturday is the birthday party up here, so if you want to come say hi and happy birthday to Felicia. I think her birthday is actually the 20th, but we're going to party. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Drinks, barbecue. I threw another one of those patio sets outside this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So this morning, I've already moved.
Where are those coming from?
Whatever store's closed, whatever building's closed, I can just run up and grab them and throw them in the back of the truck.
Right.
So I just cover my plate with a rag and just move on. So Germania Coffee House. They they had both of them in their Alton location, which is probably 5-6 years old.
Right.
And they're gonna do something different. So they have a balcony that overlooks Taco Bell. It's real scenic.
Nice.
And so they had this seating out there. So when I was grabbing that first one,
It smells like Taco Bell.
well, no, it smells like, whatever Taco Bell smells like. It's weird.
Right.
But yeah. So they asked me to get rid of them, and I was like, well, I'll take them.
Taco Bell smells like a dog food plant.
It kind of does.
It does.
Yeah. It doesn't smell good. So
Doesn't. People come in here with it all the time eating it. Ugh.
I haven't had it in a long time. Jeff went the other day, and I was kind of craving it.
I kind of, every once in a while, I want it, and then I realized that I really don't want it.
I took the trash out this morning, and the Aston Martin's parked in front of the dumpster.
Yes.
Part of me wanted to throw the trash bag over the Aston Martin into the dumpster.
Right.
But I didn't.
Right.
I walked around. I was like, I can make this. But if I slip and throw a bag of trash on an Aston Martin, I'll be really mad at myself.
Just turn around and walk away.
Just leave it on the hood.
When he comes in, he goes, "There's trash all around." What?
Well, weird.
Who did that?
Well, you parked next to a dumpster.
Right.
He went and showed it to a prospective buyer.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And not the guy from...
His name was Mike Western.
Yeah, his name was Mike Western.
Or Alan.
Alan.
Was it Mike Western or Alan?
Yeah. Alan Sci-Fi.
Right.
And Mike Western. It took me an hour and 30 minutes to make a joke.
Right.
That's terrible. I'm tired. I'm tired.
It's the weather.
Low
energy.
I cannot, Chuck, I can't. You know what's nice is all this work is when the weather's been crappy.
Right.
I'll be done.
Right.
Well, like Mondays.
And then you'll have to work at the store.
Nope, because I got Emily.
So.
I got Emily.
So I'm the only one that ends up with more work out of all this?
Yes, you wanted more
Sucks.
work.
It's terrible.
You're like, I'm ready to go all the time.
I wanted more money, not more work.
Oh, yeah. I misunderstood.
Man.
But, we'll have Jeff.
Short end of the deal here.
We'll have Jeff on Monday. And then
I
sometimes, I know. Yeah, it's all based on medicine. But I also like on your Tuesday to day off, that Tuesday will just be my day up here. And then you can have off Tuesdays. For some reason, Chuck loves having Tuesday off.
Because it's a break in the middle.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not really in the middle, but in the middle.
And then the last part of the week's always the best. Wednesday through. I mean, it's not as boring. Tuesday's a boring day up here.
Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays suck.
Mondays are typically busy.
Yesterday was all right.
Yeah, no, like looking at
and
the
it's
stats,
not because it's a Monday. It's because it's just that. I mean, I guess it is because everybody doesn't want to go and do
Monday. Monday we do more business than Tuesday and Wednesday.
I don't know.
So Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday obviously are busy days for the weekend, and
Right.
Monday is actually right there. Monday sometimes is more busy than Thursday if you look at the numbers. So it's actually a busy day, and that's what makes the days go by here is talking to people. You sit here and stare at the television. There's only so much you can watch.
Right.
And there's only so much golden tea you can play.
Right. And then you get up and clean, and you're done cleaning in a half an hour.
Oh.
It doesn't take long to clean.
Were you done cleaning?
I haven't cleaned.
Oh.
but I've been going to.
Shocker.
I've been going to.
Yeah. Well, it's the thought that counts.
Right.
I thought about paying you this week.
Well, good thing is I just take my pay. You don't have to be here for that.
No. All right. Next week we'll have a guest. I don't know who it'll be. Maybe.
We need to get Cade. Let's try and get Cade.
All right. I'll send him a text.
We need to get Anthony up here
Yeah, 2 Coke Cade.
so I can give him shit about how I don't tape. I don't tape that off.
That was so funny.
I keep doing it too.
Yeah,
Every time I see something.
I never take cabinets off.
Because here's the thing, people. If I think it's funny, it's still funny. I don't care if you think it's funny or not.
Chuck will run it into the
I
ground
will. It's absolutely.
and dig
funny.
it back up and still run it into the ground.
You didn't notice you posted that picture about like this, and you listed all them things, right?
Right.
And I got underneath there and I went, "That's what she said."
Right.
And
Yeah.
I was just waiting see how long it took for somebody to go, "Oh, he's talking because he's doing this."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Right.
what I was doing.
Right.
So I waited a while for other people to do it
Yeah.
before I said that.
Lots of people are very supportive on the internet, but
Very supportive.
they haven't picked up the brush or roller
Right.
or laid down the floor
Right.
or moved the. Oh man! So real quick. So we had the doors built in. We brought down the doors from upstairs
Right.
and built them in those 2 rooms.
Right.
The refrigerator was moved into one of those 2 rooms
And that won't come out.
prior. So I had to take apart the refrigerator. And this is a refrigerator. Doors come off refrigerators.
This is a refrigerator you've taken apart twice now.
And this is a refrigerator that smashed me on the ground because I lost control of it on the dolly. So I already hate this refrigerator. There's already a huge dent in this refrigerator. And so I have to take the doors off, but you can't take both of these doors off. Now, I've moved refrigerators for 10 years. I'm very good at moving refrigerators. There's never been a refrigerator doors that I couldn't get off. This one, the water hose doesn't have a quick disconnect on the top. It's in the door. It's in behind the plastic door.
Dumb.
So I know I have to leave that one on, right? Now, here's the best part about this particular fridge. You don't have to undo bolts for the bracket. It actually has a slide thing. You just unslide it, pop the door out, unplug everything,
Right.
and pop the door out. Fantastic.
Right.
Why would you put basically a quick disconnect on a door that the hose is, so when I moved it out, I go, how did they get this in?
I can answer this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because fuck you.
Yeah. So so now I have to move this thing out and not damage these doors that are, I won't find another one. So I can't break the glass out of them. So I have to wiggle this thing out while flinging the door open, swinging the refrigerator out the doorway after I have the freezer off. And then when you swing it quickly, now the shelf in the freezer wants to slide out, like the brackets for it.
Right.
So I bet you it took me an hour to move a refrigerator 50 feet, 75 feet, whatever it was.
On par with that.
An hour.
On par with that. GM has always put, because you can always unscrew their fuse box plug for the engine harness, right?
Right.
You can always unscrew it and it just pulls right out. It's not hard to do.
Right.
It's not. It should take 5 minutes.
Right.
It should take about 15, 20 minutes to remove an engine wiring harness from an empty engine bay. Right?
Yeah.
And even if you're just unhooking it, it shouldn't even take that much longer with the engine in. You're just unhooking everything.
Right.
It's just literally unplugging things. It takes a little bit longer because the engine's in the way, but, with the engine out of the way, 15, 20 minutes tops.
Right.
Tops. GM has always put an 8mm or a 10mm bolt to hold that
Housing
panel
on. Right.
to hold it on. Not in that truck. That truck is a star bolt.
Okay.
And you cannot see because of the angles. Oh, we turned that down.
I did.
Because of the angles and all that, you cannot see what's in there. So it took me an hour and 45, 50 minutes. You can ask Josh. He was back there the whole time. 45, 50 minutes of it was me trying to figure out how to get it out.
So you couldn't see the bolt.
No, you can't see them. So eventually I got mad and I took a screwdriver, and because it's got a little plastic dick on it
Right.
that hides the bolt,
Right.
protects the wires from the bolt or whatever, I guess. Finally, I took a screwdriver and I smacked that thing off there. I put it on there and I smacked it with a hammer and broke it.
Right.
So I could see the bolt. It was a Torx bolt.
That's your third one already.
Right.
That's insane.
It was a Torx bolt. The entire time it was a Torx bolt. So once the Torx bolt's gone, it was off in 10 minutes.
Thanks, Chevy. All right.
So on par with that, why would you do that? Why?
I don't know. I've never seen a fridge door, and I mean
do know.
hundreds. Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, because fuck you, that's why.
I've
do know.
I've moved hundreds of refrigerators, and I'm a little bit smaller than what I was when I worked there, so I didn't have the weight to flip it onto the dolly.
Right.
So I literally had to spider monkey up and jump backwards after we moved that
I've always
truck
do
bed.
things that way.
Well, so I was like 250, 280 pounds. So all I had to do was just lean back and I could kick it up. So now I got to climb up it and then jump back off of it while stopping the tire. I'm not that tall. So what a nightmare. And then so I get it in and I was going to wipe it down and I was like, you know what? Mom's going to have something to do. She can wipe down the freezer.
I don't know.
What a nightmare.
It's
An hour to move a refrigerator.
yeah.
I'd been fired from that job if it took me an hour
Right.
to move a
Right.
refrigerator.
Right. Yesterday I was going to go to the junkyard and look for one that was already half out at least, but not cut up,
Right.
because I need to determine what wires that got accidentally cut, where they go.
Right.
And I didn't get to do that. But thanks, Jeff.
Oh.
Oh, I know he's got issues, but so I wasn't looking forward to that either. I was going to grab a razor knife, a 7, because that's what it is in that star bolt.
Well, now you need a Torx.
Yeah,
So what's
the
tomorrow?
Torx, the 7, and
Do you want to go to the junkyard tomorrow?
no, I don't want to go to the junkyard at all, actually. But
Oh, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
yep, I don't know. We'll see if Jeff shows up today.
Hey, Thursday I can come here in the morning before the event.
Yeah,
You can. It's supposed to be sunny.
I'm not going Thursday morning
Why? The weather's gonna be nice.
because I don't do mornings.
I meant like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's morning. All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right. John Daly's not going to shut up.
Nope. Chuck's phone's not gonna stop ringing.
No, it does all day long.
That's insane.
All day long, spam calls, and it's always Mike Western,
Yeah. Or Alan Sci-Fi.
Alan Sci-Fi, and Mike Western.
There's Jeff. That's how you know it's done.
All right, we're out.
All right. Bye.
Like, share, subscribe, interact, do the things.
Tell us what you want to see.
Right. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we don't care.
Just talk garbage. I can handle it. Trust me. You probably can't, but I can.
No,
What?
the golf game came on, so
And now it's going to be off. He
right.
likes to scream. Yeah, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Worse than your
I might
ex-old lady.